It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Silver and Black. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Vegas. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Straight ahead, here's Madison. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll stick with Madison. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Ashawn Robinson there on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 5. They'll try and throw with Minshew. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. Fighting off defenders here. He'll turn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. Minshew going to look to throw. caught left side by Bowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They put Adams in motion. Play action now with Minshew. He'll try to run for it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On first down, a run with Madison. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. In motion is Myers. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Now he takes off. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Madison. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Again, it's Madison. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal.
Antonio Pierce objecting to that previous call, and out comes the red challenge flag. They're looking both at the feet to see if 2 were down, but also whether or not he had full possession of the football when those feet were down. So that challenge, a successful one. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Raheem Blackshear on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the gun, it's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
The motion man is Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. The motion man is Johnson. Young. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
put a receiver in motion right. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Madison. Room to run past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A big play there for the Raiders. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Minshew. And he'll take it on in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable from the 4. Oh. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one complete to Leggett. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
1 quarter in the books. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Hubbard. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Tremble comes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. The throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Young to throw on 1st down. To the left side into the hands of Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. They'll motion over Thielen. On 2nd down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion is Myers. Quick throw, taken in, and he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He's got a man. That's Myers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Madison. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Vegas.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll run right side with Madison. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Back is Minshew. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll run with Madison. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carriers.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Here's Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Tremble comes in motion. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They send the receiver in motion left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Tremble comes in motion. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Third and 6. They'll go play action with Young. incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Madison. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
They'll stick with Madison. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Now Madison. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. In trouble, and down he goes. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
On 1st down, is Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there, and that will lead to a second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. Powering forward. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Minshew to the air on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So we reach halftime here in Vegas, and the Raiders are in the lead. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Hubbard. Open space to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll motion over Thielen. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The motion man is Sanders. A run with Hubbard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll motion over Thielen. Now Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third down and 9. The motion man is Johnson. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Young. A toss left side, caught by his running back.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. To throw is Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do off.
And he's in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Panthers. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. To throw, Young. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On first down, a run with Madison. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The tackle there by Shai Tuttle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Minshew. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
They'll go here with Madison. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Again, it's Madison. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. The shotgun. Oh, they're on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The Raiders send their punt team out as he'll come on to punt this one away. The visitors' offense and veteran wideout Adam Thielen set to take over once more. They trail by 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Here's Young to throw. That one complete to Leggett. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Here's Young. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Back to throw, Young. Checking it down, this one is caught.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Young. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and long. Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run with Madison. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They put Adams in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got a man. That's Myers. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll run. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now with Minshew. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On first down, here's Minshew. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt. Now give out of the gun. It's Madison. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as two-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Here's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Tremble comes in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Working free downfield. It's Thielen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking. There's no need to rush, but you have to execute your offense and make sure you end this drive with points.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Out of the shotgun, Young taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to get back within a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, here comes Madison. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Look at play action with Young. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly. But can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll motion over Thielen. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Young. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On play action, here's Minshew. That's taken in by the running back, Madison.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll run right side with Madison. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get about 5. They'll send him over to the left. Throwing on second down, Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A short one there, caught by Tremble. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Minshew. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results. Got a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Abdullah now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down is Minshew. That's caught left side by Bowers. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. They come to the line for this one. 3rd down, needing 3. Minshew out of the pistol here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. First and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again with Hubbard. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Third and 5. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
You guys are garbage.